Today's video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakurako.
Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays, and I am back at again with some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC Pack 17 speculation and predictions here on the channel for a trailer breakdown. It's been a couple of weeks since we got this brand new trailer teasing the future of Xenoverse 2, and there are some really weird, compelling things in this trailer that I want to finally just talk about, because a lot of people have been speculating about it, and maybe this will, lead into what this new character will be. I really don't know. It's very, very hard to put the pieces together with such a short trailer and small amount of content that was, presented in it, okay? So this is most likely going to be the story. So one thing I do want to mention is that they're using the in-game engine cutscenes again. So meaning we're not seeing those cool cinematic CGI cutscenes that are like already pre-made and everything. I don't know if that will be the case, if they're gonna, have maybe a few smaller, shorter scenes like that. We'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. But for now, what they seem to be going for is kind of like, you remember in Xenoverse 1, and even in Xenoverse 2 it had that, but Xenoverse 1 heavily was all, just like the in-game cutscenes. Like, and I mean the like normal Xenoverse models that are, pre-rendered or, messed around with rigging or whatever it may be to make it look like, a full-on cutscene with like, unique animations, different things, right? So in this trailer, it starts off opening with Few, who has a time ring. A time ring meaning that he's going to be able to travel through time, whoever he's giving this to, which is most likely going to be your character, because he's speaking, and the time patroller with the blue hair, the like main avatar guy, he's in the background. So he says, "Let me take you to the future," okay? And then it kind of like, I guess, fades into this scene, which was really cool, but also kind of weird, because I'm like trying to think where exactly is this from? Now, the first thought is Battle of Gods, okay?
Tokyo Treat is a monthly Japanese subscription box where you will get up to 20 of the latest, most exclusive limited edition and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited time, like the Sakura Pepsi, Japanese sake Kit Kats, and many more. While Sakurako is a monthly Japanese subscription box full of authentic, traditional Japanese snacks from Japan's local artisan snack makers. Both are delivered straight from Japan to your door. Tokyo Treat and Sakurako's boxes come with a different theme every month, keeping things exciting and fresh. If you want to enjoy pop Japanese snacks, you can choose the Tokyo Treat box, but if you want more traditional Japanese treats, you can enjoy Sakurako instead. If you're a bit intimidated on what's included in these boxes, don't worry at all. A booklet is provided within each box explaining every snack included, and there's a lot of informative Japanese culture that you can actually learn from each booklet.
My friends, my dudes, we are back with some Mount Fuji snack adventure. This right here is about to go so hard. So I believe this is it's called Dragon Potato. We're gonna have to do a smell test. I mean, it smells... These are cool, dude. Okay, so it's like supposed to be like a swirling dragon, like wrapping around. This is Shenron right here. Let's take a bite. Crispy, light, very airy, very strong potato flavor. That's all I'm really getting. All right, moving on to Sakurako, we have this right here. I believe this is a daifuku, which is it's gotta be some kind of mochi. It comes with a few of them, and it's got powder all over it. Let's try this out. It's definitely rice. It's sweet. The rice is very strong flavor. I know that sounds weird, but rice has a very distinct flavor. Get some tea here. And finally, we have the Wasaka chopsticks. I think it's like the crane chopsticks or something. All right, check this out. It's gonna be like pulling out a sword. Oh, yeah. And these are pretty substantial. I think it's just plastic, but the little chopstick tutorial. Just joking, there's no tutorial. You just do this. It's so easy, y'all. This month's theme for Tokyo Treat is the Mount Fuji Snack Adventure. The enchanting fall season is upon us. What better way to savor this perfect season than amidst the majestic mountains? This month, Tokyo Treat invites you on a trip to Mount Fuji with exclusive snacks inspired by it, like the Mount Fuji Green Tea Cake, Mount Fuji Sandwich Cookie, Sweet Potato Sable Cookie, and the Wasabi Potato Chip. This month's theme for Sakurako is the Wonders of Saitama. This month, Sakurako partners with Saitama City for a limited edition special designed box. Saitama City has both traditional and modern aspects of Japan, which is just one step away from Tokyo. Saitama is also known for the Saigokyu pear. Don't miss out on this opportunity to try Saitama pear gummies in this month's box alongside the milk, castella, cakes, curry senbai, and daifuku. All pairs excellently with Chapon Sayama tea from Saitama. And for this month's tableware item, we have the Wasaka crane chopsticks, beautifully crafted, lacquered chopsticks with a crane design symbolizing longevity and good fortune.
If you like what you see, use code SLOWS to get $5 off for your first Sakurako box through the link down below in the description, and also to get $5 off for your first Tokyo Treat box, also down in the link in the description below.
Are they bringing back what if? Like what if scenarios? Like an actual like full-on what if scenarios, okay? You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about like back in the day type of deal. Like Raging Blast, Tenkaichi, and all that stuff, right? And I mean, we have those what if type of scenarios, obviously. Like we had, like Jiren versus Broly, but it's like such a short scene. We had like Kefla versus Broly. Like it's like 5 seconds, you know? I want a full fleshed out type of like little story, right? So Vegeta's in Super Saiyan God, and he's talking to Beerus, and they're in space, which pretty much is mimicking exactly what this scene is right here, where, you know, in Battle of Gods, where Goku and Beerus, they're fighting in space. Goku's in Super Saiyan God. Pretty much the same, okay? So from what I'm seeing, like, that's the first thing you think about, right? And then you see Beerus talking to him and everything, and then Vegeta's like, whoa, you know, like, this is the power of a god type of deal. So I'm assuming, I mean, it would make sense, right? That this is what if Vegeta took the place of Goku during this saga, okay? Because even in, like, the actual, you know, series or whatever, like, I don't know if it was the anime or movie, whatever it may be, it could be a dub line or whatever, but he was like, why does Kakarot get to be the one, okay? And then Bulma was like, stop bitching, shut the hell up, right? So that's what ended up happening, and, you know, obviously Goku became the Super Saiyan God. So are we going to see the God ritual, but have Vegeta as the main character? How is this going to work? Is this Few messing with the timeline where he's doing the, let me just bring in this version of this character from this specific timeline? Because, I mean, you look at, and I know this is Xenoverse 2, obviously they're not going to make a brand new outfit for him, but the outfit that he is wearing is specifically from Dragon Ball Super Broly, okay? Which it is different, because people were like, oh, corn plate bullshit, you know, that stupid meme. What he wears is actually different. The, you know, armor is gray. It has like gray, like breastplate and, you know, abdomen kind of area. The, I guess the abdomen area where the yellow part is, it has a lot more, I think it has more lines. I think usually it has 3. This one it has, I guess, like 4 or whatever. I don't know. It's very slight, minor difference, but it is, you know, it is present. He only wears this specific armor during the Broly movie, okay? What he wears in Battle of Gods is like the OG Cell Saga type of armor that he normally wears. So I don't know. Maybe is he just bringing the Vegeta from the Broly movie and just throwing him in here versus Beerus, and that's why he's like kind of confused or whatever. That's you know, very unlikely. I think this is just as straightforward as they just want Super Saiyan God Vegeta replacing God Goku in this saga. But like, what happens from there? Now, another thing that people are bringing up, okay, because like I said, even though that is the case, I saw some people bringing up like Kakarot, okay, because he does fight Beerus in Kakarot, okay. Kakarot does this where they're training on Beerus's planet, and this is kind of like a behind-the-scenes stuff that we didn't actually get to see, but it obviously had to have happened. You know, Vegeta had to have attained Super Saiyan God first before he got, you know, Super Saiyan Blue. He didn't just skip straight to Super Saiyan Blue, right? He was slowly learning everything because he obviously knows how to use God, right? Just the red-haired God form. And in Kakarot, it was pretty cool. It was a short, you know, DLC for the first DLC pack, but we did get to see Vegeta fight against Beerus. Now, another thing that was brought up, you know, and this isn't real. Obviously, I made this. This was a speculation video that we did before. Okay, because it's saying step into the future, okay? Let's go to the future. And it says it right here. Where is it? In the trailer. Yeah, to the future, okay? That's the part that kind of is like fucking with me. And it's confusing me because it's like, why? Okay, step into the future. Why are we going to Battle of Gods, right? That's not the future. I mean, at least for in our timeline sense, okay, with how everything has transpired in Xenoverse 2, that has been a thing that has already happened, right? But at the same time, you think about it, and not really, because Xenoverse 2, it's not linear. There's nothing linear in this timeline. It's all over the place. We go to the past. Usually it's to the past to do stuff, right? So it's like, where is the timeline of Xenoverse taking place? It's confusing, right? I can't be the only one that's like a little bit confused by that, because they go to the Broly movie timeline, they go to GT, you know what I mean? Like there are so many different timelines. This is like literally like the multiverse. Xenoverse is, in a sense, a multiverse. It's the Xenoverse. That's why it's called Xenoverse. Xenoverse, I believe, is like larger, I think, than the multiverse, but smaller than the Terraverse, which, I mean, that's a thing or whatever. So, I mean, there's a reason why it's called that, right? But it's just kind of crazy, because if they're saying in the future, first thing as just fans of the series is, what have we not seen yet? What's in the future? This is, in a sense, in the future, when Vegeta goes Ultra Ego. And it's crazy because Vegeta does train with Beerus, okay? But he didn't go Super Saiyan God. I'm talking about in the manga. He does train with Beerus, but he's in Super Saiyan Blue or Evolved Blue, whatever it may be that he was, training with him in during the Granola arc, okay? And that's whenever he was trying to get a hang and learn, Ultra Ego and stuff. And then that's when we get the reveal. He has Ultra Ego, and it's crazy and it's sick, right? But again, I want to just make it clear that this is the most unlikely thing to happen. I still do not see them going forward into manga-based content. It would be amazing, and I would shit myself, and it would be a huge surprise, but I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not going to. I want this. I would want this to happen. It's just all the other games in the history of Dragon Ball has shown to not want to dive into the manga until, it gets animated. So I really don't know. I think the most likely answer to what we're seeing right here is just he's messing with the timeline, with the time ring, okay? And he's saying, let's go off into this new alternate reality, because, again, it's the time ring, okay? More of these time rings will, get created or whatever. However, that shit worked in the Goku Black Saga, because that shit was so confusing. But this just seems like, okay, we're making a fresh new timeline where instead of Goku going Super Saiyan God and fighting Beerus during the Battle of Gods saga, it's going to be Vegeta, okay? And this could just be one small component of this DLC, guys. They could be doing the Infinite History thing again. That's what this feels like to me, okay? Because they got that new producer song, so he could be changing things up, okay? Like I said, there's no it's not the cinematic cutscenes anymore. Again, I'm not saying that they won't do that, but I'm just saying, from what we saw, in-game engine cutscenes are returning, and that's dope. So let me know your thoughts and opinions about this. Are you excited to see a what-if scenario of Super Saiyan God Vegeta versus Beerus that replaces Goku? I think already that's pretty cool. Just something a little bit different, but we'll see how this goes, right? Thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments your own ideas, speculation in the future of what this is going to be, who that character is at the very end. I got a lot more videos coming for y'all for speculation, so until then, have an amazing day. Like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and peace out.
This is Broly, and you are watching Slow Plays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.